Hello all. So this is our third video in our income tax filing series. So in the past video we have seen how to register an income tax website if you are a new user. So in this video we'll see how to file income tax. So if you haven't watched the previous video, I have provided the link in the description. Just click the link and watch it. So open any browser and type income tax e-filing and just click on the first link. This is the official website for income tax e-filing. So here you can see the purpose of ITR 1. So this is what we are going to do now. It will be general since most of our salary will be less than 50 lakh per annum. So this we have discussed in the last video and I'm just giving continue to home page and here we have already registered. So now I'm a registered user. So I'm clicking login here. So here we have to give our user ID which is our PAN number and password, then enter the captcha. So either you can enter the password and login or else we can verify using the OTP method. So I'm just using the password method and clicking login. So here it's showing once Aadhaar and PAN linking is completed, I can use the e-verify method. So I'm just doing this method. Here they are mentioning three steps. In step 1 they are saying both the name in your Aadhaar and PAN card should be exactly same. Not only name, all the details should be match the Aadhaar and PAN. If any one of the details there is a mismatch, then the linking of Aadhaar and PAN won't happen. So maybe I will give this now. And I'm giving the name. Then click the agree checkbox here and you can select link now. So here you can see an pop-up message like the linking is failed because Aadhaar name and the PAN name are different for me. So I'll just correct it in this PAN portal. So after correction we can link it. So this is not an issue. We are in home page now. Here if you click my account, you can see view form 26AS. So this is where your TDS will be accounted. Already in your form 16 the TDS will be accounted, but we can cross verify whether the figures matches from this to there. So here is the disclaimer. So here you can see it will redirect to Trace's website. So I'm just giving confirm. So here there is an attention to taxpayers to get form 16 or 16A from the deductor, which means the employee should provide a form 16 only by downloading from Trace's website. So here you can click I agree and proceed. Now we are in the Traces website. So here we can see the tax credit from form 26AS. You can click this link. Here you will get details of your registered account and here I am choosing the assessment year 2019-2020 and view as HTML and I'm clicking export as PDF button for downloading. So for that you just have to click view or download and then export as PDF. Okay, so here you can see our form 26AS is generated. So before filing our income tax return, we just have to confirm the details from form 26AS with form 16. If there is any mismatch, we just need to ask our employer to correct it. Okay, now we can close this. We can just go to our home page. Here I'm clicking dashboard. So this is our home page. Okay, so now let's see how to file ITR. So this is our home page and you have to select this filing of income tax return. Then your PAN will be auto-filled and the assessment year you have to choose the current year to the next year. If you are in 2020 then you have to choose 2020 to 2021. In ITR form number you have to choose ITR 1 if your annual income is less than 50 LPA. Then filing type you can choose original or revised return and submission mode you have to choose online or upload XML which is offline method. So here we are going to see prepare and submit online. So here you can see these are the details which to be pre-filled in the ITF form, which is PAN, address, Aadhaar number, tax payment, details of the salary income, type of house property, details of income from house property details. There are a lot many, so you will see it while filling itself. Okay, now just give continue, and we are giving online method. So please check the pre-fill data before submitting the form. It's coming. Okay, I'm giving I agree and continue. So this is our income tax form. So these are the tabs which need to be filled finally to submit our ITR. So now let's just see the instructions. So they are saying while entering the data, we should not click the back button. The entire thing will be logged out. So all amount are in Indian rupees. That's okay. All grayed out fields are either auto-filled or non-editable. Okay, it's good practice to save work frequently. Please use save draft option. Okay, we just have to save once every tab is filled. Okay, now just we can go to part A, which is general information. So here you can see few fields are already filled, so we can't edit them. And here I'm just starting filling. So PAN is already filled, so I'm giving the other number. Okay, email and mobile number are already filled. Then address is also filled, so there is no issue. So here you can see a pop-up message. It's showing just to save every time because if there is any poor internet connection or something happens, the details entered in the form will be lost. So the nature of employment we have to choose either according to our employment. If you are an employee of a private company, then you have to choose others. Then in A20 we have to click field US and here in the drop down you can see on or before due date, belated, revised. So we are submitting before due date. So we can choose 139 one on or before due date. So this we can ignore. Okay, now I'm saving this page. And if we go to the next page. So in the third tab, computation of income and tax, this is important tab. Here you just have to fill your details based on your form 16. Form 16 you may have two sections, part A and part B. In part A you will have the total amount of tax deducted throughout the financial year, which is 2019 to 2020. But the assessment year will be 2020 to 2021. So this you have to be careful here. And for part B it will have the total amount of income earned throughout the financial year, which is 2019 to 2020. So here you can see the salary as per section 17(1). These fields you can get from the form 16 part B. So from there you can get these values and you can fill it here. So once you fill your gross salary and salary, you will get the net amount. And also you can add any allowance in case you need to fill. So based on the allowance chosen, you need to enter the description and the amount here. So after that, this net salary will be calculated along with the deductions. So the standard deduction of 50,000 will be applied. And after that, here you can enter the professional tax paid by you and entertainment allowance. After after entering all the allowances, the total income will be calculated and entered in this tab. So after that, here you can see the type of house property. If you are living in your own house or you have taken house loan, in case you are earning any rent, you can select this field and you can fill the details here. So if you taken any house, maximum up to 2 lakh can be availed here. So if the loan amount exceeds more than 2 lakh, you can use ITR 2 for filing it. So in case of 2 lakh, you can keep it as a losses and you can deduct the total amount of your income. So then in B3, you can see income from other sources. Your most of the bank interest will be calculated and pre-filled here. If you have any other income from other sources, you can choose it accordingly and you can file the description and amount. So finally, after filling all your incomes, the gross total income will be calculated. So if you put loss in negative, most of your gross income will be negative. So you can carry it over for the future years while filing ITR. So next, now the income is calculated. So here under part C, you can see deduction and taxable income. So here your deduction will come under. So mostly in case of ATC, your employer will be filling this field for you. So this value you can find in the form 16 and you can enter it here. In case you have paid any provision fund or taken any health insurance plan, you can enter it here to make the deduction. And if you have taken any interest on higher education, loan, housing, property, everything you can enter it here. For ATG, you can't enter it directly here. ATG is for normally for making donation, so you can't enter it here. So you just have to go to top and there will be a separate tab for schedule ATG. So here you just have to enter all your donations and funds for charities. So that we will see it later. After entering all, you can see your total deduction and your total deduction will be subtracted from the gross salary and finally your total income will be calculated in C2. So this is your final taxable income. So in part D, the computation of tax will be calculated. So based on your tax slab, the taxes will be calculated and in the D11 you can see your final tax calculation. So here you can check how much amount you want to pay. So now let's see how to fill ATG in case you made any donations. So here you can see donation entitled for 100% deduction without qualifying limit. For example, if you made any donation to PM Cares Fund or Chief Minister COVID Fund, you can use this field. Here it will ask name of the donee, that is to whom you donated, and the address, city, state code, pin code, and of donee. While you're making donation, you will get this everything through a mail or something, so you can use them. Then you can see the total amount is updating here. Then similarly, you can fill all the for your donations here.
So once you filled all the mandatory fields of computation of income and tax, you can go to tax details tab. So here you can see details of tax deducted source from salary. So this obviously you will get from form 16 if any tax is deducted source. In case if there is no tax deducted, then just leave it. If tax is already deducted, it will be automatically filled here. So you can also cross verify this by downloading the form 26A. Then the second tab you can see details of tax deducted source from income other than salary. So if there is any other deduction occurred other than salary for you, you can enter it here using that tan of the deductor and amount of tax which you have paid. So similarly, you can fill the details of tax deducted source in the subsequent columns. If there is nil, you can leave this tab. Then go to taxes paid and verification. So this is the final tab. After filling all that, it will be automatically appearing here how much tax you have paid, advance tax and total self-assessment tax paid, and the total TDS and total TCS claimed. So if there is null, it will be 0 only. So after checking this, you just have to give your bank details, IFSC code, name of the bank and account number. So in case if you have multiple bank accounts in your name, you can just add them here. So finally, you can go to this verification tab. Here your name will appear here, and in this everything is pre-filled. You just have to choose self or representative. If you're filling for yourself, you just have to choose self, and place you have to mention. So once you've done everything, you just have to choose the option for verification. There are three options. You can directly e-verify, or you can e-verify later within 120 days. Also, you can take a printout of your copy and send it as a registered post, speed post to this address. The first method is the easy one. You can directly verify and validate using Aadhaar or a bank account. So I'm just choosing first method and save draft. And I'm giving preview and submit. So giving preview and submit don't directly submit. It will just preview your details. So just showing an error in B3. So here you can see we need to select this field for submitting a document. What this is like, if you don't need to file an ITR but you are doing so because of the following reasons, so you have to choose yes and fill these fields. But in case if you want to file ITR under section 139, so you have to choose no and you have to fill the details in other tabs. Okay, I'm just verifying now. Preview on some. Okay, after giving the preview button, every error is corrected, then you can see the form here. This is your final declaration form. So just cross verify. If any error is there, just go back and correct it. Okay, I'm just clicking the download preview PDF and I'm saving it for my future reference. Then everything is fine. Now I'm giving the submit button. So now you have to verify. You have to choose any one of the method to verify your income tax return. So this option is not enabled. Once you link with everything, it will be enabled. So I'm just choosing I would like to verify later and clicking continue. Okay, now you can see the return has successfully uploaded with the transaction ID, and you will get an email confirmation regarding the successful filing of ITR. So if you go to your dashboard, select view returns forms, submit, and here if you want to e-verify, you can directly do this.
So once you have successfully e-verified using any one of the three mentioned options, you will be redirected to this page. So here you can see your income tax return is successfully e-verified, and you will get an email notification regarding the ID. So this confirmation for your e-verification was successful. So again you can come back to your home page, and from here you can directly go and download the e-verified income tax document. For that you just have to click view returns of forms and then choose income tax returns and submit. So it will load here, And here you will get the details of your PAN and everything, filling date, filling type, and the status, which is successfully verified. You can click on the acknowledgement and you can download the form for future purposes. So this is how you just have to file your ITR and e-verify it. And if you face any issue while filing ITR, just leave them in the comment section so we can discuss it. And if you like this video, hit the like button and do subscribe to what we know. Thanks for watching.